What up, y'all? World record heat update down by the creek because it's a wee bit cooler. I know you're feeling the heat all over the US, records being broken, but it's summer. Okay, boomer. Google reveals 48% increase in greenhouse gas emissions from 2019, largely driven by data center energy demands, not synergy. So, let's get into the climate, since we are partying like there's no tomorrow. Extraordinary heat in the Middle East, records non-stop. Kuwait sets all-time high electricity consumption records as temperatures soar. Iraqis protest over summer blackouts and water shortages. We are insulated here in the West, but also paying the price for it. Power outages in Iran reach pharmaceutical units. Authorities in Kyrgyzstan, southern city of Osh, state of emergency by mudslides and flooding. 35 dead after Afghanistan flash floods. Also havoc in Pakistan. China's breaking records with rainstorms reaching high levels in 12 hours. Extraordinary heat in Japan, non-stop, dozens of records falling every single day. Surface ocean temperatures also in the waters around Japanese archipelago. First half of this year were the highest since 1982 when records were first tracked. But what about before then? Yeah, boomer, let's make this a competition. You versus me, one-upping each other. Okay, none of that. 14 dead from southern floods in southern Philippines. Extraordinary heat in tropical Pacific. Record heat in the Caribbean, Central America. Underwater heavy rains in Guadalajara metropolitan area in Mexico, causing severe flooding. Thousands of Houstonians without power after brutal heat wave following Beryl, which, if you want to know what collapse looks like, millions of people without power, access to basic necessities, using firearms pointed at Centerpoint employees. Isn't it great to be an American, land of the free? Record-smashing heat wave to continue the third week of July. Don't want to be in Vegas. You can literally cook an egg on the street. 115 degrees, non-stop. Seattle could break another heat record with streaks at high above 80. Several tornadoes reported through Chicago. DC region is now in the midst of what could be the hottest, most dangerous heat wave on record. There are going to be thousands of deaths, probably tens of thousands when all totaled by the end of this summer. Meanwhile, Europe headed for a mini ice age as the AMOC tipping point approaches. What a quinky dink. They could be having a mini ice age on top of brutal heat waves, flip-flopping from one state to another. What could that do for crops and food supplies? Just a thought. Take a breath. Tornado destroys several villages in northern Lithuania. Hurricane passes through Belarus. Wildfires spread around Russia. Also widespread heat around the Balkans. Bulgaria extends code red warning as forest fires ravage the country. Extraordinary heat in Europe. Also southeastern Europe experiencing severe heat wave on land and in the waters around Croatia, which I would love to visit someday before modern industrial civilization collapses. What a beautiful place, if it's not scorching hot. Amid heat wave, North Macedonia, Bosnia, and Serbia seek to help fight wildfires, extreme heat in Greece every single day. Also on top of water shortages of the warmest winter ever, Malaga and Guadalajara returned to severe drought status after 2 months of falling reservoir levels. Violent storms wreak havoc in Turkey, also flooding rains. Records on a planet going haywire, being broken all over. Even though we're insulated and seemingly immune here in the West, we aren't. All of our attention is on the election and J.D. Vance, that prick from Ohio. Yes, I said that. I just moved from Ohio. If you've been following me, I'm glad. Historic heat wave in the Maldives. El Nino exits. Antarctic sea ice extent is making a run for it again this year. Newsflash, lakes are warming towards the point of no return with a loss of oxygen and bodies of water identified as a new tipping point. That's a cicada. They're still here. Climate crisis making days longer. And doctors should talk to patients about CC because they raise the issue in consultations, and they should repeat it often and remain alert for eco-distress, depression, or anxiety a patient may be suffering because of the changing climate, a document adds. We've been through that, right? That's been your world record heat update, July 16th. I'm the Doom Wizard. You guys are the best. Use the donation link below. Every bit helps. People like me and Panopticon, aka Justin, Climate and Economy, could use your support. Buy him a coffee. Go to that website. He's really doing a number here, compiling all this information every day. Mad respect. He sent me an email telling me to tell my viewers to go visit him, write a comment, tell him what a good job he's doing. It means a lot. Meanwhile, we still have to make a living and keep our head above water, which is difficult enough as is. Stress, but we're here. And I had my rant yesterday, got that stuff off my chest. Everything's pretty messed up. 4 months to go to the election. I'm glad to have you folks. 1,400 or so, almost, realists who come here for the realist reporting, the stuff that mainstream ignores, because that's not what generates profits. You guys know how it works. Thanks for hanging out, and gals. I appreciate you. Come back next time. Have a good day. Stay cool. Talk to you later.